I'm on my last sweet potato. Sweetie, I'm busy. Okay, I see it. The potatoes done. They've been done since 6 this morning, and I'm sure you just easily peel off the skin and all the yucky brown stuff. Pull out the little cork here. That's pretty much it. That's how you peel your sweet potato. It's easier to do it after you cook them because it just separates from the meat here, the potato, and easier to peel off. And I'm getting ready to prep. This is where they're going right here. I'm not done seasoning. I'm actually going to use nutmeg, probably just a few pinches all over, because nutmeg is pretty strong, and half teaspoon of cinnamon on the bottom, and then sugar. And I'm also going to use some brown sugar too, which is right here. And all that's going to go on the bottom. As you see, I have a couple of teaspoon size butter already in the dish. So, and I'll come back once I get some of them put in there, and show you how to slice them and put the toppings on, the ingredients on top as well. Be right back. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how I cut them. All the seasonings on the bottom, and it's also going to be put on top too. You don't have to put them in there any fancy way, just so they can just fit in the dish. Then you just want to see they're soft enough to cut, and they're going in the oven too. So to cook for about probably 45 minutes to an hour. The sharper your knife, the better. I got 3 sharp knives like this. I have a lot of knives, but not all of them are sharp like I want them to be. And a lot of times I can cut it to where I can make them shift a little bit, but I'm not trying to do nothing fancy. I got too much cooking to do. I just need to make it taste good and get it done. And again, like I said, you can make them shift if you have no space. I don't, so I'm not going to even mess with it. I'll be gonna mess them up. But get your butter. On top. Oops. And you need to use a lot of butter. I don't like dry anything unless it, should be dry. I can't stand dry spaghetti, little sauce. It's like, no, a lot of sauce. But your sauce is going to come from the butter, the brown sugar mixture. It don't matter what butter, but I'm actually using, can't believe it's not butter, is what I'm using. You hear that noise? I have the kitchen window open. That's my husband's semi. Like, is she outside or what? He just took off, so now I'm gonna put some sugar. You can use any kind of sugar you want. This is Domino. We're not trying to become diabetics, but nobody's in the house is a diabetic, so sugar it on up. It's not gonna be that sweet. It's gonna be sweet enough, but believe me, once this gets to cooking and melting down, it's not gonna be as sweet as it looked. Then put your brown sugar on top. Just kind of crumble it over. And then a little bit of the nutmeg, just kind of sprinkle just a little bit on top, not much. Now your cinnamon, just a little bit. And that's it. I'm going to put some aluminum foil over it and put it in the oven for about an hour, probably about 45 minutes to an hour. And then once you get halfway done, I'm actually going to, you could use whole marshmallows, but I'm going to put some of this on it, just enough to melt. I don't like when they get real brown. That's like, ugh. It just comes, it's like falls right off. You can pick it off because it's burnt. You just want it to be nice and smooth. And I'll come back and show you guys once it's done. As you see, I did cut up an apple and seasoned the bottom of the pan. And this is the turkey. I just cut it in half. My husband said to cut it in half. It'd be easier, so that's what I did. I'm getting ready to massage the turkey with a little bit of canola oil. You can do this or use butter, but I'm gonna start off with just canola oil. And this is a butter marinade. I tried it last year. It was pretty good, but I tried it on chicken. I don't do a turkey every year. But just kind of rub that on. Or you can use a cooking wine, just depending on what flavor you're going for. But I'm going just for, you know, bittersweet flavor. We're going to use charcoal and some apple wood chips over that for the flavoring while it smokes. And just a little bit of sea salt. I already seasoned the bottom of the pan. And a little bit of black pepper. I'm also going to do think that's it for a seasoning. Maybe a little bit of Italian seasoning. I don't like to do too much of the seasoning because this already has quite a bit of seasoning in it. So, and I'll come back when it's done, or just about.